Hello everyone, welcome to Young Innovators. We had discussed about robots and robotics in our previous video. Today we shall see the timeline of robots, which was the first robot and what is the recent trends and technologies in the robotics industries. The history of robots is a seasoned combination of simple science fiction and complex real-time technology and applications. It is a fascinating story from the basic manipulator robots to the current technology robots which resemble humans in almost all the sorts. If we look back to the timeline of robots, we can tell the first robot to be seen in the year of 1500 BC when the water clock was invented. The outflow of water in the water clock was marked along the inner container and measurement lines. The users used to check the water measurement and get to know the time. In 1800s, Nikola Tesla invented a wireless torpedo that could be controlled with a remote. This torpedo was demonstrated at Madison Square Garden. The first robot toy was then built by the people in Japan and named it as Lilliput. It was a key-wound toy which would work when given a key. The earliest robot that was completely automatic was invented and patented by George Devol in the year 1954 and named it as Unimate. It was a reprogrammable manipulator robot that was fixed at one place but was just able to move its arms in all directions. But his efforts to sell the product went unfruitful due to the various reasons. The Russian researchers came up with Sputnik, which was an artificial orbiting satellite. It marked the beginning of robotics and robots into space race. Next, in the years between 1966 to 1972, when there were a few new introductions to technologies and academics, the research team led by Charles Rosen at the Stanford University developed another robot, Shaky. It was far more advanced than Unimate and was specifically designed for industrial applications. It was a mobile robot that moved around with wheels and viewed the scenes happening in and around the place. It got the name Shaky due to its wobbly and cattery movement. Moving ahead in the timeline, there came many robotic prototypes which was likely discarded or not used due to its accessibility, availability and many other reasons. Then, in the year 1997, again there was a robot that was sent to the Mars by NASA to know about the surface of the Mars. The rover was named Sojourner and was landed on Mars on December 6th. It spent 83 days of the planned 70-day mission exploring the Martian terrain, snapping photographs and taking chemical, atmospheric and other measurements. Next, in the year 2000, Honda Motor Company humanoid walking robot named Asimo, which did all the tasks of fitting and development activities for cars and other automobiles. It had the ability to sense, recognize movement and postures, gestures, sound and faces. It interacted with humans very well and was able to give a handshake and greet them. This was the era when humanoid robots started helping people in the industries and making their tasks easier and simpler. Later in the year 2011, DRDO came up with a mobile robot that had wheels and was able to move around. It was used for military applications. It can navigate staircases, negotiate step slopes, narrow corridors, and also tow hazardous materials. The robotic arm incorporated with it can suspect objects using the portable X-ray device. It can defuse hazardous objects like bombs. Now, in this era of advanced robotics and technologies, we see robots all around us, in and around places. We can see robots in airports and hotels, helping customers in answering their queries and serving people. That being said, the innovations of new technology will continue to rapidly develop, but necessarily in the way science fiction predicts. Hope everybody enjoyed watching the video. Thank you for watching.